Hey guys, Ross here from Consolidata, and in this video, I'm going to show you how you can make a split bot using Consolidata. Now, if you did not notice inside of our platform here, when you're creating bots, you can now, there is now, and I'm going to move my face over here, there's now a webhook that is specific to each bot. If you remember, there used to just be one webhook for all of them. Now there's a webhook and they are specific to each bot. And the reason for that is because originally we were like, okay, we want to make it where if it has a certain tag or if it does something specific, we can send it to a specific assistant. And then we realized, like, why would we recreate all of that? It's already inside of Go High Level and it's easy to use. So what we did was we gave a webhook for each one of these. So let me show you an example. Let's say, for instance, you are a car insurance guy and you're doing some sort of web presentation and you say in your presentation, text in the word car, and one of our agents is going to reach out and get you the best price on your car insurance. So he texts that out, and you're wanting it to go to a specific assistant that you built just for this use case. Here's how you're going to do it. You create a workflow, and just as normal, you're going to put customer replied, and you're going to put on here contains the phrase car. So that way you know, oh, okay. Now, you may even want to get specific. For instance, you might want to say, if you know that it's going to be, you might say exact, because you don't want them to say, hey, do you have car insurance? And then it goes into this. So let's say it was a text this in. You could put in here SMS, and then you could put exact match phrase, and you could say car. And now when somebody texts in just the word car, it's going to come through. And then what you're going to do is set up a condition. And I'll show you why. You're going to say, if it has the tag car on it, then we are going to send it. And actually, we're going to reverse this. This would technically be reversed. Just imagine that these are reversed because I set it up wrong. If it has the tag on it, then you're just going to send it to directly to the webhook. We're just going to delete this action. You'll send it directly to the webhook. If it doesn't have the tag, if it doesn't have this tag car, we're going to add the tag car. And here's why. Because I want to make sure that when it comes back and you're having this communication back and forth, it doesn't accidentally send it to your main overall purpose bot. And you'll see that in a minute. So let's just recap what we've done so far. We've put when a customer replies, exact match phrase, car, reply channel, SMS. Then it's going to click into the condition. Does it have a tag yet? If it does, we're just going to send it directly to the webhook. So that way it can keep having that conversation. If it doesn't, we're going to add the tag because that means this is the first time they've come through. Then we're going to go over here and turn on allow for re-entry. And we're going to save that. And now this is done. Now here's what's cool. You could put a condition and say, if they say car, send them here. If they say house, send them here to this webhook. And now that we have multiple webhooks, you could add that tag and send them into those. So now we're clean. Next, what we got to do is we got to go back to our workflows. Let's see here. I don't know what I just did. Clicked on an alert. We go back to our workflows. I'm going to go over here into this AI chat here. And in my trigger, I'm going to make sure that I put when the customer replies that they do not have the tag car and they do not have an exact match phrase car. And the reason I'm going to do that is because I want to make sure that if they type in car, for an exact match, or they have that tag, that they do not enter into this bot. I want them only into the other one. But what's nice is that now that you have individual webhooks, you can create all these different things. For instance, you might have a different agent based off of who your assigned user is. You might change their name. You might have a different calendar in each bot to where you're actually using the same assistant, but you created a new connection with a different calendar, so that way they're booking them on a different calendar, and you can do that throughout here. So anyways, hopefully that gives you guys some ideas on ways that you can use the workflows with Consolidator if you want to make something complex. You by no means, you don't have to. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this.